Hi there, students. Just a quick video about sending an email to a teacher or other authority figure, perhaps a boss or perhaps a college admissions rep in the future. I'm going to show you two emails, one that's not done so well and then one that's done a little more formally. So I've sent both of these emails to myself. I created these emails. They are not actual emails that were ever sent to me. However, they are compiled from parts of emails that have been sent to me a lot in the past year or two. So take a look at this first one here. Okay, so this is typical of an email I sometimes get from students. First of all, there's no subject, which doesn't really help me in terms of when I see it in my big list. I don't know what to think of it. And then, as I said, I send it to myself, and then here we have the body of the email. Ms. Pryal, hey, I was just wondering if you could tell me where the homework is posted for Friday. Please do it ASAP. Thanks. So I get this type of email a lot, actually, and there's several problems here. So right from the beginning, and I'm going to highlight this, unless the recipient, who in this case is a woman, has specified that you should or can always call her Miss or Mrs. And even then, I would say be careful in doing it. But unless they have specified that, you should go with Ms. all the time. MS, period. Ms. means it could be Miss, could be Mrs. You don't know, and it doesn't matter because this is a professional email. So right here, the student hypothetically took a guess by calling me Miss. So Ms. would have been a lot better there. Also, there are no capitals. You should always capitalize your greeting. And at the end here, you need a comma. Okay, so here's your greeting. It should be capitalized, and you need a comma at the end. For men, use Mr. For women, generally use Ms. MS, period, especially if the person is a boss or a stranger that you don't know. Then we get to the body of the message here. Hey, exclamation point. Now I know we talk to our peers like this. I do as well. But in an email, it should be much more formal. Don't do that. Don't start an email with hey. I know it sounds friendly, but it's not formal. And it's borderline disrespectful even when you're writing to a superior or some kind of authority figure. Then we have the rest. I was just wondering if you could tell me where the homework is posted for Friday. Okay, Friday should be capitalized there. Please do it ASAP. So again, you need capitals, but ASAP, again, is another one that's borderline disrespectful. You should not ask a teacher or a boss to do something for you ASAP. So of course it stands for as soon as possible. And you should not be asking your teacher to do something for you as soon as possible, especially since you're asking where the homework was posted. Most likely you were told that in class, and so now you just need to be reminded, right? So asking the person to do it as soon as possible is not really the tone that you want to take. Now, it is possible that you weren't told it in class, but even then, don't use ASAP with any kind of superior or authority figure that you're writing to. And then you have thanks here, which is nice, but capitalize the T. And then notice that there's no sign off, there's no closing here. So remember, email is more formal, so you should have something like from or sincerely, and then your name after it. So let's take a look at one that is done a little bit better. Here's the same exact email. Again, I wrote this myself, same exact message, but it's done more formally. And generally, these are how emails should look. So, dear Ms. Pryal. Okay, perfect, right? So you have a nice greeting there. You have the Ms. that I was talking about, and then you have my name capitalized, and you have the comma at the end. That's all good. And here's the body. I know you explained this in class, but could you please remind me where the homework for Friday was posted? See how the tone of that is a lot more respectful and acknowledging that The teacher probably explained it in class, but you somehow may have missed it. You have the word please. You have Friday capitalized. And then I'd really appreciate any help you could give me at your convenience. So again, you're saying you appreciate the help. You're contacting the person. They're probably at home or off doing whatever they're doing. You're asking for this extra help. You really appreciate it. That's the tone that you want to take with a future boss or college admissions. And then notice the phrase at your convenience. That is a much better phrase to use than ASAP. At your convenience kind of says, I know you're busy. However, if you could do this for me when you are ready, again, I would appreciate it. It's just a lot more polite and a lot more formal. And then here's the thank you, a little more formal than just saying thanks. And here's our closing, sincerely, with a capital and a comma, and then your name. So when you write emails, it's not texting. It's expected to be more formal, and the more respect you can show the person, especially if you're applying for something, or like I keep saying, it's a superior or some kind of authority figure. The more respect, the more formality, the better it will be for you in the long run, and probably the quicker the response you're going to get. So I hope that helps you. Good luck and happy writing.